And this one is a tableau builder where players are going to be drafting cards and then building out their tableau to try and score the most victory points. Each player starts the game with an AI card that's going to grant them with some additional scoring opportunities, but this is going to be the first card that goes into your tableau. Each player is then going to be dealt 4 cards and they're going to be choosing 2 to keep. And then each player is going to be dealt 7 cards where they're going to be going through a drafting phase where they're going to be choosing 1 and then passing the rest to the next player and then continuing until all those cards have been drafted. But the thing that makes this drafting a little bit different than most games is that every time you draft a card, you're also going to be playing one of the cards that you've currently taken into your tableau. This creates a really interesting situation where your hand's going to be made up of those 2 cards that you chose at the beginning of the round, unless you've already used them, and then the rest of your hand's going to be made up of whichever cards were passed to you for that specific turn. But each of these cards are going to have different effects and ways that they score, and every time that you put a card into your tableau, you're going to be scoring it according to its scoring requirements. The round continues like this until all the cards that are being passed around and drafted are used up, and then you're going to be moving into the second phase that plays exactly like the first one. But at the end of each round, there's going to be some additional scoring opportunities because at the start of the game, there's going to be a couple objective cards that were put out on the board, one for each phase. And then at the end of those phases, players are also going to be checking for those conditions and potentially earning more victory points for that phase. After that second phase, the end of the game is triggered, and then the player with the most victory points at that point wins the game. And if you want to check this one out, I will have it linked down below.